good morning, afternoon, whatever the hell time of day you're watching this. Welcome back to the start of another play session with Shadowrun Returns. I'm the cow, you're listening and watching, hopefully. I suppose you could get this on your podcast, but I would not recommend that because, well, let's face it, making a YouTube video and then listening to it on your iPod is not the optimum solution for your entertainment needs. But, as those of you remember, last time, we finally tracked down the serial killer. And shockingly enough, he seemed to implicate our victim's sister. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Well, which one's more dramatic? I don't know. But now, when I thought that the game was almost over, it pulls me back in. And I love that about these murder mystery style games. You don't know what's going to happen next. I mean, the sister being implicated is not the most out there whoa moment. And I think I may have actually called it in the previous video. But we're going to loose ends. The ride back to the Seamstress Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your showdown with the late Dr. Henry Holmes. The Emerald City Ripper, the man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends aching to be tied. The taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past now familiar landmarks until the Seamstress Union, in all its decadent, seedy glory, materializes between swipes of the spell. Important note, make sure you proofread. There goes my immersion. Between its overworked windshield wipers, time to evaluate your next move. A little bit of immersion slap, but that's okay. The Union is quiet this afternoon. The salarymen and wage slaves haven't migrated from nearby offices and suburb soups to dabble in its exotics. There I am. Johnny Clean is talking with Cherry Bomb and Mrs. Kuboto. When you walk up, we were just talking about you, Cal. Ooh, good thing, still hot elf, I hope. And the Emerald City Ripper. Ironic that you tracked a serial killer to a mental hospital. Johnny Clean had told us where you were going. Ome, what does Ome mean? I don't... Honored guest, I think? My knowledge of Japanese animation does not serve me too well. She needs to come with subtitles. We have been waiting for you to return. I can either do my etiquette. You seem pretty interested, wanting to hear the... Why were you waiting? One killer... Let's do our etiquette, because I haven't gotten to do the etiquette much. Johnny frowns and nods. You're right. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should know better. It's just that we have a personal stake in the Ripper murders. That's no excuse, Johnny. You're a cleaner. You should know better. We each have our reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here, and his loss has been felt regardless of his shortcomings. The whole sprawl has been shaken by these killings as well, the randomness of them. No one knows if they will be next, or what the killer might take from them. I admit that the killings have hampered business as well. I am sorry, but it is true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the street from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with a killer on the loose. Now tell us, whoever, Tell us, dude. Ome is now dude. Okay, I'm changing it because I look awesome, and I don't know what this word means. Did you find the person responsible? No. The killer, yes. Not exactly. Yeah, let's do this one. It's nicer. I don't understand. Are you saying the killer wasn't responsible for his own actions? This sounds more complicated than I suspected. Oh yeah, the whole thing was a Frankenstein. Whoever was harvesting body parts to resemble Sam's mother, Melinda. All the victims had transplanted organs, her organs, and the Ripper was taking them back. Oh, I didn't get that. It is. The head of the asylum was killing specific people to harvest specific body parts. All of the transplanted organs came from the same donor. I did see that donor list, I think. Melinda Watts, Sam's mother. It looked like he was putting her back together. The three are silent as the news sinks in. So, Sam had an organ transplanted from his mother, and then the Ripper killed Sam and all those other people just to reassemble Sam's mother? Looks like it. I sense a cause and effect in this. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I am told that there will be a reinterment ceremony for his mother as well. His sister invited me to the funeral and the reinterment, right? Sounds like she'll be buried with all her missing Yeah, think his sister Jessica had something. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not Jessica. What if it's the mom? And Jessica's on the list too. Oh, plot twist. Hang on, I saw Sam's sister when she was here the other day. She was as corp as they come, but I can't imagine a lady like that behind a series of murders. There's gotta be something else going on. She's gonna come back as a zombie. 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 It is clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watzkow. I will, that's where I was headed, and I need to pay my respects to Sam, of course. Raises her hand. Wait, before you go, there's one thing you did not tell us, Cal. Where is the Emerald City Ripper now? Decomposing, I think. Well, he isn't in heaven, I'm sure of that. Hi, that is good. Hi means yes, I get hi. Hi you can say. Oh, may not so much. Objective complete. New objective. Go to the Watts funeral. You know it's going to break out into a huge fight, so let's go over here and make sure that there's not new weapons and equipment that we can... Look at all these cool dudes, man. Oh, let's talk to the big guy, Mr. Clue. Welcome back, Cal. Good to be back, Mr. Clue. What's the latest news? I feel like I should be asking you. Word around here is that you were closing in on the Ripper when you last left. Did I ask how that went? Sam's killer has met his end. Sam would be grateful, I'm sure. And I'm going to be rich. Rich, I tell you. And yet your shoulders are no more relaxed, and you still survey the room like a man who is yet to return from war. This isn't over, isn't it? The Ripper may have been killing on someone else's orders. The big guy sighs. Can the big guy fight with me? Because he looks awesome. I was hoping this would soon be all behind us. The Barons has a short memory, but for wounds such as these, it makes an exception. To see this prolonged, I fear for how it may forever change the landscape. Gangs have already started to take advantage of the chaos left in the Ripper's wake, and that only serves to destabilize what semblance of order there was, paving the way for the megacorps to make land grabs and push poor, sinless further to the fringes where the dangers are greatest. Sooner or later, even the Union could be threatened. It would take an army, Mr. Clue. Good thing the Union's got you then. Good thing we've got each other. Dude, I want Mr. Clue to fight with me. Look at the size of him. He screams awesome tank. Oh, hey, she wants to talk too. You ever go clean that arm up, Dr. Castle? Doc Castle looks better rested and better spirits than the last time you saw her. She's also clearly had a shower and a change of clothes, maybe even some sleep. Her eyes are sharp when they turn up from her work to greet you. Welcome back, Cal. Still in one piece, I see. More's the pity for me, but I'll still take your money. Perhaps a full physical is in order? Or we can call it a medical consultation. That's where I roughly determine the odds for your survival based on your professionalism. Collectivity comes with a... I don't like her. Curious how many patients you've lost over the years. And fixes you... Is this morbid curiosity? Push? I didn't mean to upset you. Yeah, it's fine. I have no reservation in answering the question. To give you a hard number is difficult. There are many who I would have considered patients that never made it home. And so I suppose one could say they died under my care, though not as a result of it. But the number I think you want is the number of patients who died on my table. That number is 6. 6 who I was unable to save, spread across a 13-year career. That's pretty good, I think, actually. I remember each and every one, down to the smallest detail, including the moment where I realized I could do nothing more for them. I would argue that 4 of those 6 were beyond helping from the moment they passed through my door. The 5th died as a result of complications while installing a stolen piece of experimental cyberware, which I cautioned against using. And the 6th? Entirely my fault. I made a mistake. I can't claim I was overtired or inexperienced or distracted. I simply made the wrong decision and a young man died. Still sounds like it was pretty stiff. She picks up... Yes, well, can I see your medical supplies? I don't... What's in my stash? I don't... Equipment. What do I have? Yeah, okay, I don't think she's got anything new. I can't use cyberware because it will hurt my spell casting. And my spell casting is pretty freaking sweet right about now, so... Let's talk to Algernon. Algernon stands stock still, his eyes closed and his face composed in a mask of stern concentration. But then a small snore escapes from his... Okay, he's asleep, never mind. Ah, Cal, I was watching you approach from the astral. Yeah. What might I do? So how are things in the astral? Always a curious place, the astral. Though a mirror world to our own, it is ever-changing. I suppose the same could be said of all reality, but things of a transitionary nature here on the physical plane can cause long-lasting changes in the astral. The barrens that we can see and touch records the past with bloodstains on the sidewalk and bullet holes in the storefront walls. But the astral goes further, recording the emotions that accompany these acts of violence. These events texture astral space. And how is the astral textured these days? There is a great deal of fear and distrust. In some places, it is strong enough to impact the working world of magic. But enough of my doomsaying, we must have better things. Now, I'm happy because I don't... Weapons... Yeah, okay, spells. Yeah, I think I've got all this stuff already, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, so there's no reason to talk to. I mean, I could get some backstory, but really, I'm more interested in figuring out what the hell is going on. Let's go to the funeral, which I'm sure is going to be like a bloodbath, but... Yep. Take a cab to the Sam and Melinda Watts funeral. Confirm. Family debts. The sun has nearly set when you reach Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament. Its cemetery, dilapidated and overgrown, sits atop a small hill on the outskirts of the city, a somber enclave of the dead overlooking the sprawl of the living. The Seattle rain continues unabated and lightning appears over the... Oh, that's a great... mountains exposing the landscape in statical pulses of stalk flashes. Yeah, it's nothing bad's about to happen. You walk the gravel path to the gates of the cemetery. Up ahead, you see Coyote and Jake standing by the graveside alongside Jessica Watts and another mourner, a beautiful elven woman in a six-figure outfit. Bachkadana. Maybe I can hit on her. I mean, do I not get lucky in this game? Whatever Dr. Holmes was up to at Mercy Mental Hospital, the answers lie here. With the reinterred body of Melinda Watts, the recently deceased body of Sam Watts, and with those attending them at this ceremony. And the fact that it wants to confirm what I have equipped means that this is bad. Okay. Yeah. There's also a Berlin expansion supposedly coming. I will almost certainly be playing that. I can't upgrade my body, and no. Oh yeah, this is not good. Hello, Jessica. We meet again. The mourners stand graveside, listening to the Catholic priest's words of prayer and solace. Jessica's face is filled with relief as the last of her family is laid to rest. Huh. The Catholic Church still exists? I didn't know that about Shadowrunners. They still have God. That's really nice. Usually in these dystopian futures, they completely get rid of all faith, and that doesn't make any sense to me, really. Father O'Malley, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. I can't do... Okay, I'm going to stop because I can't do voices. Lord, receive the souls of Sam and Melinda Watts, mother and son, to live forever by your side. Amen. Good sermon, Father. Thank you, Father. I know that my mother rests easier now that she's finally in the parish cemetery. I'm sorry for the recent loss of your brother, but I am glad that reinterring your mother's body here has brought you comfort. She loved this parish so. She opens her hands to the elf standing across from her. Thank you for coming, Lynn. Your support has meant the world to me. Now I can live again with my new family. The woman is a classic elven beauty, confident, poised, and extremely dressed. That means she's evil. Oh, great. I'm getting I'm getting blocked by evil chicks all the time. What the hell? Of course, I'm glad this ancient ritual brings you some measure of solace. I hope you'll be able to put all of this behind you now. Jessica speaks to the rest of you. Thank you all for coming. I didn't realize Sam had so many friends. There's 3 of us. How low of a... There's 3 of us. How bad was his opinion, your opinion of him, that you didn't think he had 3 people who cared? I appreciate your support and your friendship with Sam. Jake Armitage. Hey, there's Jake! I saw him out the night he died. Only fitting I see him out today. Sam may have had his problems, but he was a friend, part of the Union family. Oh, I gotta say, vio con Dios, bud. Miss Watts, family members, and friends. Isn't Miss Watts the only family member? I don't know. Thank you for attending the service. I suggest we don't linger long. The ceremony isn't safe after dark. Thank you, Father. It will just be a moment. Actually, if you could stay, not so fast, sister. I need some... Miss Watts, I know this is the best time, but we need to talk. She's guarded, but plain polite. Very well, but let's not keep Father O'Malley. Thank you, child. Feel free to call me as you need. The priest clutches his Bible to his chest and then turns toward the neighboring church. Father O'Malley leaves, which we just saw, so I don't want you to say it, granting you an opportunity to speak with Jessica. But it's hardly a private conversation, as the elf, Lynn, has chosen to stay and support her friend. As it so happens, Jake and Coyote have also lingered, lending you support too. Good, because I'm pretty sure the elf is evil. Alright, what would you like to talk about, Cal? Let's start with your mother. Let's talk a little bit about Sam. How about a man named Holmes? Let's start with your mother. Did you know she was an organ donor? Jessica's demeanor turns oddly cool and stony in response to such a simple question. I'm afraid you're mistaken. Then can you explain how her body parts made their way into a half-dozen recipients? You don't know what you're talking about. I know Sam helped your mother save lives. Through that donation, her jaw clenches. She wasn't a donor, she was a victim of my brother's greed. He took from her, desecrating her body, all to benefit himself. Oh, she would never have agreed to such a thing. Not even to save the lives of others, lives like Sam's? Do you think she would have approved of Holmes killing people to retrieve her? Cracks are starting to appear on Jessica's carefully crafted mask. Sam destroyed his own liver, pursuing oblivion. That was his choice. Your mother's gift meant a second chance for Sam. It was not a gift. It was stolen. I was about to let him destroy what little remained of her with his vulgar appetites. And so you hired Holmes to get it back? Jessica's eyes burn with righteous anger. Gone are any attempts to hide her gift. Dr. Holmes made my mother whole again. He made it possible for me to place her to rest and to say goodbye. Oh, hell, this is bad. He killed Sam and a half-dozen other people whose lives had been saved by your mother. She snaps. Those people were scavengers. Ghouls! They deserve to die for desecrating my mother's body. She's evil. And poor Sam, it was his drinking and debauchery that drove my mother to the grave, as sure as if he had murdered her himself. My mother deserved honor and dignity. I gave her that today. She's finally whole again with a proper Catholic burial. Those ghouls who stole her organs, including Sam, have paid the price for their sins. The beautiful elf breaks in, the essence of calm. Jessica, that's enough. We have business to attend to. My old family is dead and buried where they should be. They can't taint my new family now. They can't corrupt my children. What the hell? Oh, hell. I won't go through that again. This is bad. Jessica, we need to go now. She presses a button on her calmly. She seethes at you. What happens now is on your head. If you had just walked away when I told you to, McCluskey would have eventually found Holmes, collected his lieutenant's badge, and closed the case. But you had to keep digging. Now you and your friends have to die. Let their blood be on your hands. I knew it. Ma'am, we received your code red. Oh, ow! Son of a... Oh, that's a lot. Only 3? No problem. Blast it! Dang, they can move far out. Okay, so what do I got? All she's got is a shotgun. So we're gonna move here and aim shot. Oh, pwned! suckers! No, heal wound. Can I do that? Yeah. I'm a mage, suckers. Do I have line of sight? Yes, I do. Oh, you mess with the best and you die like the rest. Oh, that's all you've got is a gun? Oh, take that. Oh, he died from the gun. Okay, so... let's do flamethrower. Oh, that had to hurt like hell. And let's do mana bolts. Achoo! And let's just shoot you with the shotgun because I can. Is that everybody? I don't see anybody else, so. Oh, he can reload for 0? Oh, they're coming from the other side now. Team B moving. That's not good. What the hell? We need to find out where Sam's sister might have gone. Maybe one of these guys can tell us with a little encouragement. Secure the cemetery. Things are getting really hairy for our favorite mage cow, everybody. We're gonna be right back and see what happens next time.